What's going on, Boxing Heads? It's your boy, Pool Kind of Boxing. Coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. Deontay Wilder is looking different. He is looking different. Look how light he is on his feet, after getting a new trainer, Malik Scott, and sharpening up his tools. He is looking light on his feet. You look at the jab. Look how smooth he's floating around, feigning. You know what I'm saying? Using the jab to the body, jab up top, combinations. Range control, like he's been doing it for years. And that's why you can't. You know, we've seen Deontay Wilder box. He didn't box this well, but I mean, he could box. And, right now, so many people try, or the media try to put it out there that Deontay Wilder can't box. I mean, does this look like he can't box? And of course, you've been watching, if you've been watching boxing for years, what I'm saying, you don't learn this overnight. You don't learn this in one training camp. The man is sharp here. And, but, Tyson Fury dad came out with a bunch of insults and trying to shame and disrespectful, tone, saying that Deontay Wilder's a bum and how they don't want to give him the fight, how they tried to bypass the fight, talking about he's a horrible person, just saying a whole bunch of trash, basically, trying to justify their despicable behavior. And no media. The media just ignore everything, um, you know, that comes from the Tyson side. Any torrid thing or wretched thing that they dabble in, they just tend to ignore. All the low gutter stuff that they disrespectful things that they say about Deontay Wilder, because they know they're going to get the backing of the media, and they're going to ignore it. They're not going to investigate, the things they would probably investigate Deontay Wilder for. And you know, it just is what it is. So Deontay Wilder and his team, Malik Scott, said they're just going to keep training, and it's going to probably be worse for Tyson Fury because he has even more time to sharpen his tools and get in there. And you see this guy? I mean, do you see what we're looking at here? Slipping, slipping the jab. You know what I'm saying? Moving his head. Uh, Look at the training. Just very sharp, very on point. Just range control and distance control. It's amazing. He just looked like a different fighter. I'm impressed. You know, I'm impressed. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are impressed because I mean, he's come a long, long way as far as using these tools with Tyson Fury going back to England. You have to wonder, what kind of tricks he's going to come up with in this fight. Even though he denies, what everybody sees on the tape. They're coming out with all kind of media, hack jobs. Trying to make Deontay Wilder look like he crazy, and all the followers that now see the PED um, investigations that happened with Fury and the farmer and the all the cheating background, that Fury come out of, and just they just totally cast that aside to try to keep a negative, narrative on Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder's he just went quiet because they're not listening and they're not listening to his side. So Deontay Wilder said he's just going to go silent and work on his craft, and he's just going to knock Tyson Fury out, which I think is the best way to get to go about it. Just get your redemption. If I go out there and get the third fight, but they're trying to deny that. That's why Tyson Fury is trying to get out of this fight because he don't want to get exposed, and hopefully they have VADA testing because I think like most fans of boxing and most fans of Deontay Wilder, they want to make sure it's an even playing field and no juicing. Hopefully, you know, hopefully they test Tyson Fury because you can already see by his actions of getting out of the July 24th fight by faking COVID that there's nothing this man wouldn't do to cheat and get by, on a despicable level. He don't care about ethics or any kind of moral values of winning on a fair and square basis. So, um, they're gonna have to be extra vigilant when it comes to Tyson Fury because he is, he's a crafty snake, and obviously he needs those advantages to win. Because if he didn't, he would have just fought on July 24th, and if he was a superior fighter, he would have fought on July 20th, 24th. But we all know that it's just a bunch of bullshit that they like to put out there. They keep emphasizing on the second fight because they want to deny the third. So Fury can't get exposed. And what I mean by that is Tyson Fury daddy he got beat to death on the second fight, and just all this inflammatory, type words and actions, and trying to really, they like really focus on trying to humiliate him and they really emphasize on being extra disrespectful. And as you can see, Deontay Wilder ain't worried about none of that. He's just focusing on his game plan. I think those are the shoes that the blood was on. You remember those? If you go on his Instagram, you can see the blood sweat shoes that he's trained, showing you how hard he's training and working on his craft. And I do believe if he had Malik, he probably would have won all the fights by knockout. And that now the language is getting even worse because now they're saying that Fury won the first fight too. Just trolling. I don't know why they troll when it comes to Deontay Wilder, because anybody that stands up for his people, and he got a lot of pride as a black champion, and of course that makes him a target. And they want to tear him down because of that. And he's the people's champion. He has a lot of integrity, and he's never lied to the people. And that don't mean a damn thing to the people that hate Deontay Wilder, that he's the trustworthy one, and he's the stand-up champion. And the one that's deceitful and who has the horrible background is the one that the machine gets behind and back. So it's almost like it's a fight for good and evil, versus good versus evil. and they're trying to make Deontay Wilder the evil, but through propaganda. But we can all see that Tyson Fury is the underhanded snake in this situation. But man, Malik got Deontay Wilder looking pretty good here, man. He's looking pretty sharp. You know, oh right, look at the head feints, ducking, slipping, moving. You know, off the line. Look at that head feint. Boom, boom, move fast too. The speed. I'm sure they're looking at this training, and they don't want no part of this right here. This Deontay Wilder. They've woke up a sleeping giant, and they're running for the hills. Don't be surprised if Tyson Fury get out the October date. You know, Eddie Hearn, he's hating on he's lying about the ticket sales. I think it was over 14 million ticket sales that they had, and that was before for the 2 weeks. Right before the 2 weeks, they you know the fight was filling up. So it's a lot of misinformation, disinformation that's going on right now, and everything look like all parts of any competition. You know, people are putting out disinformation, and but it's good to see. It's good to see Deontay Wilder. You know, got his stuff together. He's keeping his mind focused. It's good to see the champ in good spirits and focused. And I mean, I don't think I ever seen Deontay Wilder look this strong, look this good, look this skillful. And you know, I never doubted that he could do it. You know, but you got to be motivated. And sometimes, like Jermell Charlo when he lost, he got motivated. You know, sometimes you need a shock. Sometimes you need something traumatic to happen to you to wake you up. So, you know, you stop relying on just talent. And there's an old saying that says that hard work beats talent. And, you know, you gotta stay on top of stay growing, you know, in your craft because people, you know, they're watching, you know, they'll catch you relaxing. And, you know, he brought Tyson Fury off depression and suicide watch. And this is the things he get. See, that's what happens. So you got to be careful about who you bring into your space. You know, we know the champ always talking about spiritual energy, and he talk about these kind of things. And you know, too bad he didn't feel Tyson Fury energy, the con artist and um, the cheat. You know, too bad he couldn't feel that because he tried to do a good thing, and sometimes it's sad because you know that sometimes when you help people, you end up messing yourself up. And you know, I think he's learned a valuable lesson messing with people like Fury, the Gypsy King, and you know, he isn't the Gypsy King for nothing, because you know it is what it is. But that's what I want to take a look at. Deontay Wilder looking so smooth, you know, with the skills, man. I'm proud of the champ. You know what I'm saying? And you know, smash that like button for your boy, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Man, they got such good chemistry here. And this has been Pool Counter Boxing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.